So I approach my clients and my ICU patients very, very differently. I don't ever read people that don't give me consent. So for my ICU patients, they obviously don't know that I'm psychic. Some of them can tell that I'm intuitive as I'm working with them throughout the shift, but I don't talk about the fact that I'm psychic because that would make it weird. So I leave that alone. But for my clients, I'm, speaking directly with their spirit guides. And then I help with the Reiki. I can tell where they're unbalanced. I pull some of the negative stuff out, stuff like that. For my ICU patients, it's very different. So for them, I set my light before I go into work, and I just did a video on this, but I do the I see you, but I do not receive you, which is the video just prior to this one right here. And I also expanded on that more in another video, like kind of way down. But the I see you, but I do not receive you lets me be there physically for my patients, but then I don't inadvertently absorb some of their energy, because when I'm feeling especially vulnerable, like I'm really hungry or I'm tired or I haven't peed in 12 hours because it's a bad shift or, stuff like that, feeling vulnerable, not at my best, not at my strongest, then it's easier for me to absorb those energies. So I do that. I also have an evil eye necklace that's teeny, teeny, tiny that you can see like right there. So that helps ward off some of that energy as well. But for the ICU patients, I do that, and by setting my light, I raise my vibration just a little bit more temporarily, and by them being in the bubble of my vibration, it raises by them being in the bubble of my vibration, it then raises their vibration, so it helps them too. I also, because I do Reiki, I seem to have kind of healing hands, so as I'm touching my patients and working with them during the day, I firmly believe that helps as well. So I don't really do like a full balance of the ICU patients, because I try not to do that for everybody, because I want you to be able to consent to it, but I just try to keep my vibrational energy higher, so then in turn helps them too. So I hope that makes sense.